Hi, welcome to the Old Geezer's Diary. It's Tuesday, the 26th of March 2019, and the fiasco goes on. Our politicians don't seem to be able to organise themselves other than they're able to organise complete cock-ups. The latest one is that Mrs May, who's at least doing her best, ineffectively I guess, has really kind of been taken out of the equation almost because MPs have said they're going to run their own set of votes on what they call indicative votes, I think, which will show what they're thinking about. But to be honest with you, the whole thing seems to have got completely out of hand. And I think the only thing that we should do in this country now, from my honest viewpoint, is say, whoa, stop. Go to the EC and say, look, guys, we're going to have a general election. If that means we have to do a European vote, so be it. The European Parliament vote, but let's sort ourselves out. Let's actually square things away. If it takes 6 months or whatever to have a general election, let's do that. But the thing that we need to also consider is how our politicians play the game. At the moment, they're just playing amongst themselves in reality because, okay, there was that vote, two and a half years ago now, the referendum, in which we said we'd like to leave. I didn't personally, but a lot of people did, and I think that's fair enough. Politicians in the meantime have changed their minds many times, and I think it might be worthwhile saying maybe we should have the right to change our minds, so maybe we should do another referendum as well. But we need to get rid of this government, which has got no chance, it seems to me, of actually resolving the situation. Mrs May says she's not going to be guided by what the MPs say, which I guess means that the next time she comes up with some half-wit scheme, they're going to vote that out as well. The MPs themselves, well, do they have the power to actually force something through? I don't really know. I think they probably do, but I think if they got in a situation where they were being forced to make a real-life decision, they'd back away rather quickly because I think they'd be scared of upsetting everybody else. It's an interesting one, isn't it? The other one that gets to me, of course, is if you go back those 2 years to the last referendum, then we had so many lies told by politicians, and none of them were actually really researched or looked at thoroughly. So I think we need to maybe make some rules about who's going to look at the claims that politicians make. The last one that I remember very clearly, and I think we all remember that very clearly, was that red battle bus they had, which went round with saying, with a big slogan on the side, saying £350 million a day extra into the NHS. What a load of crap that was, and it was by and large presented by the fragrant Boris Johnson. We used to be big fans of Boris, but to be honest with you, I think he's just a lying half-wit, like so many of them. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we need to find a new method of government and get rid of these MPs who play games all the time, mainly for their own benefit. I'm Chris. This is the Old Geezer's Diary. I'll speak to you soon.